Good afternoon, good evening or good morning. Today we're looking at the Friedman IR-X. This thing. Right, there's a lot of settings on it in terms of micro switches and controls on the side that control stuff like the boost that I'm not going to go into. What I'll do is put a link in the description to the Friedman website that goes over all the little things you can do and what you can do in the software, because there's a software package as well for it that you download and you can edit stuff in there. You can do stuff like change the bass response and stuff like that. On the unit itself, you've got 4 micro switches. Each channel has got a micro switch for the cab impulse responses, and it's also got another micro switch for the bright or tight switch, which is basically, it varies the top end from what I can see and changes how it treats your higher frequencies. On the top channel it says bright and there's 3 settings on it. On the bottom channel it says tight. The top channel, channel number 1, is based on something like a Marshall Plexi. Channel number 2 is clearly something like a modded JCM 800. So I've had this unit for about 6 months now, and what I found is, to get the best sound of it, you've got to crank the volume on it. If you have the volume low, it sounds a bit dull and muddy. So to get it to liven up, you've got to crank the volume. So anyway, I've got my ESP E2 Eclipse plugged into it with EMG pickups. We'll start on the clean channel, or it's not really clean actually. It's, well, you'll see. All the EQs, as you can see, set to around 12 o'clock. I'm going to leave the EQ set at 12 o'clock today and just vary the gains and the boost functions and volumes on it. So that's with the gain at 12 o'clock. Okay, if I put the gain round to right, and before I do that I should have done this. Right, with the gain on 12 o'clock, okay, if I press the boost function, I don't know if it'll come across on the video, but there is an audible volume increase. Okay, if I take the boost off, I'm going to max the boost out now and kick it in. So that's without the boost on, that's with it on. Okay, right, take the boost off. I'm going to max the volume on this channel. Okay. If I take the volume from the bottom to the top, you'll see that once it gets sort of past 1 o'clock, there's not that much difference unless you have it loud through the speaker, which I can't do in this room, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to put the gain up now to 3/4. Okay. Okay, right, I'm just going to kick the boost in to see what difference it makes. Not a great deal. Once you've got your gain and your volume maxed out, I don't think adding the boost does anything, because you've essentially deleted all your headroom where the boost would normally go. So I'm going to put everything back to volume at, okay, gains on fat. I'll just try the gain. Right, to actually get it clean, See the gain's on about 10 o'clock there, and it's still not clean. It's like I say, it's like a plexi, or even a hot rodded plexi. So okay, I'll put all that back to 12 o'clock and we'll change the channel. If I up the volume. Right. Okay, I'm going to up the gain here to 3/4. If I bring the volume off, and I'm going to put the boost all the way around, see if it'll work like a solo boost. Yeah, it does. Right. Take the boost off. Okay, I've attached a couple of pedals to this to illustrate that it does take pedals fairly well. I've got a TC Electronic Mini Hall of Fame through the effects loop, and a standard Boss Super Overdrive SD1 in front of it. We'll go on the clean channel. Okay. Right. I'll put the overdrive. No overdrive. Overdrive. Okay. If I put the level up to about 2 o'clock and the drive up to about 2 o'clock as well. Okay. No overdrive. Okay. Gain on 3/4, or rather drive on 3/4 on the pedal. Drive on full. Level on full. No overdrive. Okay, I'm going to take the gain down on channel 1 so we can get a bit of a cleaner sound. Okay, clean. Overdrive. Okay, I'll pull it back so it's a bit more of a... I'll put the level up a bit, but the drive back. Drive's on 12 o'clock, level's on about 2. If I back the drive off a bit more. So I've used this a couple of times for gigs where if I wanted to have like a bit of a Foo Fighters kind of thing, where I didn't want a full JCM 800 screaming tone, but I wanted something overdriven, sort of in between if you like. So I go from the clean one that's then that way you can still keep your in fact even your boost function on it, so you can still have a solo boost even if you're on that. So it sort of widens your tonal palette. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe on your way out. Cheers.